It's Brittany, bitch. Last week, Austin did a great job talking about buying it nice or buying it twice. Thanks, buddy. Aww. I should buy something nice for Austin. No, you know what? I should buy something cheap for Austin because of the last episode, and then I'll have to buy it twice. Welcome to NGMI, the story of how we built a company in real company time minutes. Every week on NGMI, we try to share a story from a real experience that we've had during the week so that everybody can learn together, because we're all learning. We're all business learners. We're all learning about business together. You've come to learn, you're in the right place. Well, actually, you should probably go to school. When I was but a wee lad, I thought that networking was like the scariest thing known to man. Murderers? No. Lab-created viruses that try to end the world? No. Networking? Yes.
Scary. Terrifying.
Horrible. Don't want to do that. Because I thought that networking was like, you go into a place, you shake a bunch of hands, you give out your business card, and you talk about yourself and how cool you are. I feel gross doing that. My instincts were right, because that is gross, and no one should do that. Instead, what I've learned is that networking is actually just building relationships, building friendships, and caring about other people, building trust in order to generate more business for each other. Networking has actually been one of the most effective ways that we've been building our business the last couple of months, because we've been involved in networking groups, creating partnerships, and just overall meeting people who need our services. But how do you network correctly, and what's the right way to go about meeting people, and how do you know if what you're doing is effective?
I'll tell you.
You first need to understand who you want to connect with. Ask yourself, am I trying to meet a lot of business owners? Am I trying to meet a specific type of business owner? There are a lot of different purposes for networking. There's networking to get a job, networking to build a business, networking to create partnerships, networking to rub elbows with Jeff Bezos. I haven't done that one yet, but I heard it's really good. How do we find those people, first of all? There are tons of ways to meet people too, and find these types of events in person, or even just connect with people on the wide world of web. You can find the right type of people by connecting with them on LinkedIn and just sending messages. You can find Facebook events. You can find all types of things that will get you into the circles that you're trying to access. When you know the type of person or the type of people that you're wanting to network with, it makes it a lot easier to then focus your efforts on finding one central place to go to. You could join an intentional networking group in your local area that connects you with other local business owners. Groups like BNI, Chamber of Commerce, and other local business events that are being put on specifically to help you network. If you run professional services or want to interact with professional services, a lot of times those certifications in the states or areas that you're in will put on networking events for other people to come in that service and talk to one another. The next part is actually what takes the longest and is the most difficult aspect of networking in any kind of professional setting. You gotta just make friends. See, over time, as you show up to more events, you interact with the same people, you start to build relationships, it becomes easier and easier to talk about
your car's extended warranty,
what they're looking for in their business, to talk about what you're looking for in the business, and to create something that's mutually beneficial so that you can help each other out. But a lot of networkers seem to kind of stop at this like mutually beneficial exchange relationship. Instead, what we should be doing is looking for how we can help people in their lives. How can we support each other in outside of just our businesses and make sure that we have a lasting friendship? Business is not all that life is. Instead, people are extremely dynamic. They have interests and hobbies and things that you can connect with them on that are outside of just business. You're not just looking for an exchange of value, you're actually looking to be invested in them. So instead of just handing out as many business cards as you can when you go to networking events, try to make actual genuine connections. Now, some people won't want to make those kinds of connections, and some people will actually not want to hear more about your life, and that's okay. Not everybody has to be interested in what you do, But you know, the people that are going to be much more effective as long-term business relationships and friendships. If we as entrepreneurs know one thing, it's that business is incredibly lonely. You're doing this thing by yourself for years and years at a time in order to build something bigger than yourself. So you need other people who are also invested in what you're doing and why you're doing it and want to help you. You want to work with the people that you're friends with, that do the best work, that you know you can rely upon and trust when things go wrong, and that you can send your clients to if they need some service that they provide. And finally, to make networking effective, you need a goal. Just going in and creating relationships with people willy-nilly, that's fine. You can do that, but there's not a clear direction to what you're doing or what you're trying to accomplish. Introduction can be a really effective way to help people understand why you're doing what you're doing. Instead of just saying,
Oh, I'm a bookkeeper.
and then everybody walking away from me at a party, like you do. I like to tell people, oh, I help small businesses understand their financial story. So when people say, what is a financial story? Then I can tell them and say, well, a lot of business owners really don't understand what's going on with their finances, so we use coaching, bookkeeping, and accounting to help combine into something that we call financial storytelling to help business owners understand what's going on inside of their businesses better.
Totally unrelated meme break.
I did not come out here to see that.
Totally unrelated meme break.
What we do is we go in with purpose. We help people understand why we're there, what we're looking for, and how they can help us. But then we're also reciprocating that interest and helping them understand that we want to help them as well. Networking can really help you build a business quickly. When you find the right people to network with and you approach them with intentions and you create long-lasting, trusting relationships, your business will ultimately grow and expand. You see, networking helps us to create a referral circle. Connecting with enough people allows them to then sell our services to others when a need arises that they can hear about and help direct to a solution. If I have a personal relationship with my handyman or my contractor and someone tells me, oh, I need to get my kitchen redone, I can refer them directly to my handyman or contractor. I trust them to give a good service to my friend. And the interesting thing about referral circles is that they expand. When you get a referral, you then open up new possibilities of other referrals. You can get a referral from a referral that turns into a referral that turns into a referral. You're opening up a multiverse of referrals. So if you're trying to grow a business, which I know that you are, go and look at local networking groups. Find people that you can meet and talk to who are in similar positions or similar stages as you, or even further along or not as far along. Just meet people and create these intentional relationships. I promise it makes things a lot less lonely, makes it easier, and it helps you grow your business. It's worth it. The multiverse of referrals. It's a real thing, the referral verse. I should make a comic book about that. I made a cool invention. Cup in a mug. It's a cup mug. It's a mug cup. It's a cup handle. Mug cup. It's a cup mug mug. It's a cup mug in a mug cup.